Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting stories. We are going to start with El Clasico. I'm talking about the El Clasico for our Barca Femeni. Yesterday, they played at the Camp Nou and they trashed Real Madrid 5-2. We are going to be talking about that game, of course, talking about the record number of spectators for a woman's game. That was above 91,000 at the Camp Nou yesterday. Of course, we're going to be looking at that. Also looking at manager Xavi Hernandez, who attended that game, and he spoke about the performance of the girls, which was really brilliant. We're going to be discussing on what our manager had to say about the performance. Secondly, we are going to be talking about Erling Haaland, as Borussia Dortmund CEO Joachim Wadze have made an admission amid his strong links to Barcelona. We are going to be discussing on that. Then lastly, talking about the Spanish national team, it has been reported that up to 7 Barcelona players could feature, in Spain's starting lineup at the World Cup in Qatar. We are going to be discussing on that story as well. So guys, as we get right into those stories in much detail, please do well to subscribe. If you haven't, if you're a lover of FC Barcelona, give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barcelona Femeni made more history on Wednesday during their Champions League quarter-final encounter against Real Madrid. The match broke the attendance record for a women's game with 91,553 spectators packed into the Camp Nou to watch that game. Barca fans enjoyed the night to remember too, as the hosts ran out 5-2 winners to secure an 8-3 aggregate victory and a place in the semi-finals. Of course, Barca even wrote about it on their official Twitter account, saying that coolers, the world record for attendance at the women's football match is ours, as you can see there. So, Barca first team coach Xavi Hernandez and former captain Carles Puyol were both in the crowd to see the all-conquering Femeni team continue their superb form. The new record beats the one previously held for a club game by Atletico Madrid. A crowd of 60,739 saw Barca beat Atleti Femeni 2-0 at the Wanda Metropolitano back in 2019. Wednesday's match also eclipses the previous record of 90,185 fans who watched the 1999 World Cup final. It's also a bigger attendance than the men's clasico earlier this season at the Camp Nou, which attracted a crowd of 86,422. Amazing, right? Xavi hailed Barcelona Femeni after watching the team beat Real Madrid 5-2 to book their place in the semi-finals of the Women's Champions League. The men's coach was part of the record 91,553 crowd that packed out at the Camp Nou to watch the Clasico on Wednesday evening. Xavi had a pretty good view from the looks of things, and offered his thoughts on another sensational night for Barca Femeni. He wrote, "Historic day for football and society." Of course, goals from Mapillon, Anthony Bonmati, Claudia Pina, Alexia Putellas, and Carolina Graham Hansen sealed the win for Barca, and a great night for women's football. An emotional Hansen spoke about what it meant for her and the team after the final whistle. She said, "At the end of the match, I had to hold my tears back because this is just too crazy. This place is full. We are winning 5-2 in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. The fans aren't leaving. They are staying to celebrate with us. I didn't imagine anything like it. Just goosebumps all over the place," she said. It's not only 91,553 here tonight, it's 91,553 Barcelona fans tonight. They have been singing all game. It's amazing. It's something I never dreamed of happening, but tonight we did it, and I hope it's not the last time we do it." Of course, amazing words from her. So the defending European champions now go on to play either Arsenal or Wolfsburg for a place in the final. A big congratulations to our girls. They are doing so brilliantly. It seems as though they're even better than last season, because last season we quite remember they swept every single trophy they could see. And this season there's no different. We are seeing the kind of performance as dominant as, I don't know. It is incredible. The league, I checked the league table the other time, 25 games played in the league, in La Liga there, and they have won all the 25 games, conceding just 7 goals and scoring about I think 130 something goals. I mean, look at the Champions League; they are still dominating. So it seems as though they want to go again for another treble, a back-to-back treble. It will be so amazing to see. How I wish our men were like this. Then on to the next story of discussion. Borussia Dortmund are still in limbo over Erling Haaland amid talk of a move to Barcelona. Barca have been linked with a number of big money signings this summer as they look to improve their squad ahead of next season. Barcelona expected to see a significant rise in their La Liga salary cap ahead of the summer, having restructured long-term debt and having struck a sponsorship deal with Spotify already. Just how much Barca will be able to spend remains to be seen, but they have been tipped to pull off a deal for Dortmund frontman Haaland, who is likely to have interest from a number of clubs across Europe this summer. The Norwegian has a release clause of around 75 million euros that comes into play this summer, and he is likely to have his pick of clubs. Though at this moment in time, it seems no progress has been made on his future, with Dortmund CEO Joachim Watzke telling German outlet Bild that Erling Haaland, they still don't know anything from the side of the player up to this point. So at this very point in time, nobody knows the future of Erling Haaland right now. Nobody. Yes, he have the privilege to pick, because he has variety of suitors. Even the Dortmund themselves, they don't even know where he will be. Like what the CEO have just said, he does not know how things will look like in the summer. So it's gonna be interesting to see how things turn out to be. Because Haaland himself, I very much think he has not decided anything yet as to where he wants to go. But it depends. It depends on the project, as we've been getting, who presents the best project, the winning project, because Haaland wants success. Even though many reports have also been saying that money is not his issue. We don't know how true that is, but the project is what he wants. So if that's the case, then Barca has an upper hand, because Xavi is promising the world that the team has one of the best projects when it comes to how good, how promising the team is for the future. Then on to the final story of discussion. Over the years, Barcelona have always had a healthy representation in the Spanish national team. Several Barcelona stars such as current manager Xavi Hernandez, current captain Sergio Busquets, Gerard Piqué, former players like Andres Iniesta and Carles Puyol were all part of the squad that won the FIFA World Cup in 2010 under the tutelage of Vicente del Bosque. Several Barca players were also involved in La Roja's back-to-back UEFA Euro triumph in 2008 and 2012, and heading into the FIFA World Cup 2022 in Qatar later this year, Barca players are set to form the crux of the Spanish national team yet again. Indeed, a report from Carrusel Deportivo has revealed the potential lineup that manager Luis Enrique has in his mind of the quadrennial extravaganza, and as many as 7 Barcelona players could be involved in the starting 11. Jordi Alba is an undisputed starter for Spain at left back, while Sergio Busquets is a captain and a permanent fixture in the number 6 role. Eric Garcia featured prominently under Luis Enrique at the Euros last year and would be in contention to do so again in Qatar, although he would compete with Pau Torres for the starting berth. La Roja's midfield unit could be all Barcelona based on form, considering how brilliant Pedri and Gavi have been for club and country of late. Ferran Torres is another shoe-in for Spain in the attacking unit, given the form that he has shown over the past year for the national team. Finally, Ansu Fati could emerge as an option in the front line in place of Alvaro Morata, making it a total of 7 Barca players in that lineup. Dani Carvajal, Unai Simon, Emerick Laporte, and Barcelona target Dani Olmo would compete for the rest of the lineup. While the World Cup is still some way away, plans are starting to take shape, and if there are no major injuries or loss of form, Enrique could go with this version of the starting 11. So coolers, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please endeavor to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.